and I always say that when I come back on, it's so repetitive. But the coffee is flowing. I still got the caffeine riled up in me, and I was like, just go live. Just go live. It's not how I want it to be. I'm not all glammed in my little pink tink studio. It's real impromptu again. But I said some type of content is better than no content. I just been life just be life and like, but I wanted like I've been too worn out to even just do like impromptu. But I'm getting my energy back. We go through it, I'm back on my vitamins and getting my body adjusted. I have a new schedule because I started a new career, and I'm just getting back adjusted, getting back into the swing of things. Really, just getting back into the swing of things. And I had a little extra energy after work today, and I said, let me go ahead and go live and just shoot the shit. Just pop in, check in, and I just need to get back to doing that because you know something is better than nothing, especially when it comes to this. This kind of like my hobby, more so now. It's not at the forefront, but we still can make some shake and bake. Cause I was like, when I come on here, I wanted to be all glammed up and in my pink tink studio, but it don't always work like this. So I just decided to just come on here and just talk about whatever topics that are on my mind and stuff like that. I was just looking at the trial with Cardi B, her trial. If you watch the live trials, I do want to look at into more of it and kind of just follow up on the case. I forget what it's actually all about. Probably some type of altercation or something. Um, but I'm just on here chit chatting. It's dead. I'm like, I hate it because like I always gotta rebuild my algorithm up. And I know like right now a lot of people are getting off from work, so it's probably not the best time for me to be going live. I probably should have came on here earlier, and I thought about it, and someone was nudging me to come on here earlier, um, before I had to go back to work, but I ended up taking a nap. hey, hey, crime partner. Is your mother trans, Angel? Hello, Godwin. So I just decided, just go ahead and make it do what it do. Hey, everybody. Hey to the 19 people just hopped in. I'm just on here just chit-chatting. I did see the incident with Lil Nas X, and I think that was pretty crazy. At first, I wasn't really checking for the story, but thank you, crime partner. What you say? What does that mean, Godwin? But I was wondering, was this a publicity stunt with Lil Nas X? And some people say it's karma from him playing with God. And then some people say it's the Nicki Minaj voodoo, because he used to be a Nicki fan, and then he acted like he didn't know her. It was Team Cardi, and then he tried to switch back again, and Nicki was like, nah, you're not welcome into the kingdom. um, But they were saying, like, was it like a publicity stunt because he has this new song coming out with Lil Jon. I know, right? A song with Lil Jon. We haven't heard from Lil Jon in how long? But he was in the song talking about something about the feds and the police coming after him. So the fact that, if y'all don't know, Lil Nas X seemed like he was off of X, meth and everything else, walking the streets of LA and nude and prancing around singing Nicki Minaj Monsterverse, doing the absolute most. And then he ended up taking his boots off. He had on some boots and some drawers at first. Then he just started going naked. And then now somebody's selling the boots on eBay. I don't know if it's on eBay, but they selling the boots for $10K. And they already got people making offers because Lil Nas said he didn't need the boots no more. And it's sad, but I ain't gonna lie, I was laughing. It was funny. Just, I wasn't laughing at him. It was just the comedic, the dark comedic whole situation. But I ain't gonna lie, I liked it Lil Nas X when he did Old Town Road. Now I think the song he got with what's the song he got with that white boy that playing White Men Can't Jump, the remake. I liked that song too. But I really like Old Town Road. And I wish he would have stuck with that country trap type of thing. I think that was a different type of genre. I think he should have stuck with that for the most part. And instead of being so, I don't know, I think it kind of, when he became so, like, is the word flamboyant? I feel like he should have just, like, he could be gay, but he didn't have to be all, you know what I'm saying? I like with the clothes on, not being so extra sexual and stuff like that. If he would have kept that little vibe going on, I think Lil Nas X would be further than what he is. But when he started trying to jump on strip poles and go dance for the devil, that's when he really, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they probably say, well, oh, it was probably some type of ritual. But he's not even that successful to be doing rituals. Like, if that was a ritual, where's your residuals? Because, baby, the numbers ain't numbering. So what did you even do this for? Show my tattoo. It says Tink. Hello to the 17 people just jumped in the room. I'm Pink Tink. I'm just on here chit-chatting with y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been very consistent. Bad me. But we gonna get it. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. YouTube ain't going nowhere. Hopefully. Let me read some more. I don't know what some of y'all are saying in the comments. I can't understand. Speak English, please. But yeah, I feel like Lil Nas X could have been a little. You Southern? Yes, I am. I am. What Southern state do you think I'm from? It's Southern Smoke, motherfucker. So I just feel like if he wasn't so, I just liked that swag. I feel like that whole Old Town Country Road song was a new genre within itself. And if you notice, it's kind of like other black country singers. He kind of opened a pathway for us to take country music back. And like, he was the one who really popularized it. I know K. Michelle was working on some country stuff, but she never was like dropping like that or dropping hits like that. But I feel like if he would have really just owned it and continued to make like that country trap sound, that shit was nice. I don't know why he kind of went to pop. He went pop, and he should have just, you know what I'm saying? He could have still blended it a little bit. He could have probably threw a little pop with the country trap, but I feel like that whole, if he had an album like based like the Old Town Road vibe, I feel like he would be further. And if he would have kept his aesthetics with just the countryness and all of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he just went from that to just pop and just extra cliche gay type of vibe, and it just didn't do what he thought it was gonna do. I think people like the other stuff better. Less sometimes is more. No, I'm from Mississippi, not Georgia. You want to hold my hand? Okay. How many tattoos do I have? I have 2. Yeah, 2. 2 tattoos. Can y'all please double tap the screen? Show boobs. Show me some money in my Cash App. $ hotpinktink. Double tap the screen. You was right the first time. Oh, so you mentioned Mississippi the first time? I don't see that. So what are you guys doing and where are you from? What is that? To the Arabic person that's making comments. Where are you guys from? What time is it? Where you're located? I really hopped on here. The only thing I could think of what I was interested in talking about was Lil Nas X. What else did I want to talk about that I know has been trending? I'm gonna try to stay on here for as long as I can. I am a little tired, but we can't let that interfere. I am gonna cook dinner. I plan on cooking dinner and finish tidying up my house, do a little extra mopping that I didn't finish doing yesterday just because I just want to have my week to be good. My day has been good today. How's y'all Monday starting off? Boob size. My Cash App size is into infinity and beyond. Hashtag, $, hotpinktink. Cook it live. I could if I set my phone up, but I don't know about all of that. But I'm gonna be on here for about another 50 minutes if I can hold y'all attention. But you know what? It really don't even matter. You know why? Cause let me talk about it. That's something I'm gonna talk about. Y'all be watching people who be sleep on live streams. Like people will live stream a 24-hour stream and be sleep, and y'all will watch it. Okay. That shit weird. What's weird? Talking about people sleeping on lives and stuff. It'd be like a challenge. It's like, can I stay live for 24 hours type challenge. And if you stay live for 24 hours, you know you're going to go to sleep. Sexy, thank you. So, yeah. I've heard that they have banned cell phones in Texas at schools. Like, they have banned it. Like, they have to, I think it's that children can still bring their phones, but they have to turn their phones off completely. Why are you pretty? Thank you, Mupaka. Dramatics, the rain, the best R&B. What are you talking about? I couldn't sleep knowing somebody watching me. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, but when you live 24 hours, at some point your brain is gonna shut down and you're not even gonna care anymore. Like you're not gonna care. And you're gonna go to sleep. My Cash App. I snore, so hell nah. Well, the snoring might be embarrassing, but it probably gets you more views for people to laugh at. If you don't mind it. Oh, but like I was saying about the phones, I don't know. I feel like they kind of OD. I mean, I get it because it's like a distraction. But I guess if you can take your phone to school and like turn it off, then that's fine. Because I think it's about the context. Because at first it was seeming to me like they couldn't even have phones on the premises. And if you're a parent, I just want to know how people of today's world feel about that. Because people will be like, well, um, I feel safer knowing my child has a phone at school. And a lot of us now have cameras in our homes, and a lot of times, sometimes parents don't be at home automatically when they get, and the child will get home before the parent get home from work. And you can see stuff on the camera, and if the child has the camera connected to their phone, they can see things like at school, on the bus, like at school when it's appropriate, of course. And I just feel like people would be like, well, we didn't have phones back in the day, but it's like we didn't have lights at a certain point either. We didn't have home internet at one point. We didn't have cars. People used to ride on horses, and people survived then. So we can't use that as an excuse. If we have advanced in technology, then it's just part of what it is. Happy, wow, you look really beautiful. Thank you. To your to you children, girls, what they are very pretty like you you stay in DRC. Huh? What you trying to say, Mupaka? I just been going through a lot of stuff. Like I will subject switch if y'all interact, you interact. If you don't, I don't like just sitting on. Did y'all hear my back crack when I just moved, baby? um, I don't like just sitting on live, not talking about anything or sleeping. I'm gonna find something, very much something to talk about. That's just the gym, and I am me. I am ruled by Mercury, the communication. But I've just been going through like I don't know. I don't know if it's just a me thing or a world thing, but I just been going through like a reset, like just um analyzing my life and trying to decide what's been working in the past, what's not working, and just accepting what it is now. Like accepting the logical facts of what's going on right now and trying to align myself with what's going on now. Because we all have our plans that we create for ourselves. And then to me, in my opinion, I don't know what y'all believe in, but then there's, God's plan. And I think both of them kind of go hand in hand. You got to have some type of guideline, right? That don't mean it's going to go exactly the way that we predict or try to plan, because we make plans and God laughs type of things. Wow, bye bye, best woman. Me too. What are you agreeing with red paper? So I'm just like, I just feel like it's like a big reset going on within the world. That's what I feel like. Even with just, it's like a new, I'm trying to describe this. It's like everything is changing right now as far as like the way of the world. You can see it in politics. Everything just changing with laws and all this stuff. It's like a whole new like thing just going on. And I would give advice to like be prepared for those changes. When I speak about the politics, just about if you live in the United States, and this could affect people in other countries as well because we have interactions with y'all. Just as far as food, medical benefits, everything is kind of like job stuff. Unfortunately, I heard over 300,000 Black women got laid off from jobs. AI is taking a lot of jobs. So it's like when you go to school or you go to college, you really have to be mindful of, is my job replaceable? Like, does my job hold an emotional type of interactions with humans that AI just cannot simply replace? Because modern technology is taking over, and this kind of is reminiscent to like a new era. Is the cotton gin era, where Black people became free from slavery. It wasn't just because people woke up one day and said, "Hey, let's, we wrong. Let's free the Black people. Let's free them." It wasn't like that. It was because they were no longer needed due to the cotton gin and technology advancement, to where they didn't need people working the fields. They had machines that could do it faster, and that's what really caused Black people to be freed and stuff like that. And it's like another era is happening, like another, I think I've said this before in a couple of lives, but they say after every 300 years or so, like what's it called, I can't think of the exact word, but like basically a system will collapse and a new one will be built. And I kind of feel like we're going through something like that now. Yes, we having a reset. Like a reset is happening, and it's making me do a reset. And that's part of the reason why I had plans to be more active online with you guys, and this is definitely my passion, but I have to be wise and strategic, you know what I'm saying? Because, well, I'm still going to start coming on. I just had to also get my routine in order, because when you start a new routine, your body has to adjust to that as well, as far as if you're getting up at an earlier time or something like that, or you moving around more, which is you burning more carbs and stuff like that. It's just all I'm starting to get more of a little equilibrium going on, but it won't be as punctual and as put together as I want it to be. It's gonna be more like impromptu, me just coming on like this versus me just getting glammed up. But I feel like something is better than nothing. And we are in an era where people appreciate realness and just being more candid more any freaking way. That's why TikTok is still TikToking right now. But it is like a change going on, and it's making, if you are wise and you hip to it and you paying attention to the stuff in the news and just energetically, or if you are empathic or spiritual, you are catching on to everything and like trying to prepare, because shit is getting a little real. Hold up. Let's try to talk about. So anyways, like show boobs. Why you talking about some show boobs? Cashapp $ hotpinktink. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like a freaking reset going on, and it's like it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get worse before it get better. I can tell you that now. Like, I'm really trying to figure out what is the mission of the people that's in the position of the commission. But for real though, like, because even with the whole government assistant, Section 8 housing, things like that, I feel like I get it. I understand where you're coming from, you know. But 2 years, I don't think 2 years is enough time for a single mother that's most likely, most women have more than one child. I feel like 4 to 5 years max. I do agree with they shouldn't just be on it for life and it's being passed on from generation to generation. I don't think so. Other people need a chance and stuff like that, but it's already people that's getting kicked out of nursing homes due to Social Security changes, and like that's fucked up. Like with elderlies and dealing with like even people that's like veterans, like y'all just like that's really messed up. So you're gonna have more homeless people, but people don't understand the cause and the effect. So the people who like, oh yeah, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of giving my money out, paying taxes. I get both sides, but do you not realize that how crime rate is gonna increase because of this, and how, yeah, if it's more homeless people, it might be more break-ins, more robberies, more theft, more just, you know, it's gonna increase. So I'm just like, what is the main goal? And what are they trying to do? Is they trying to create chaos just so we can go and be under martial law? They're saying that they're going to get to the point, and I think this is already started when it comes to like EBT and food stamps, that they're going to stop people from buying junk food with the food stamps. But I hear what you're saying, but look, flip the coin. Most of the food is contaminated and bad for us anyway. Even the food that's supposed to be good for us is sprayed with pesticides. The fruits, the vegetables, a lot of the meats, they be cutting off bad parts of the meats that could be cancerous, and they just cut it off and still sell it to you. A lot of them repackage old meat and put red dye on it to make it look fresh. This has been shown. A lot of stuff is bad for us. So why they're just singling out the junk food? And then look at how they are upset that more people. So you got all this going on. You got inflation. We in a recession. They just don't want to call it that. You got food that's higher food, worse quality than back in the day. Food was cheaper and better quality back in the day. They've been a lot of farmers, plants, um, a lot of farms were mysteriously getting burnt down. You got motherfuckers sitting here taking Annabelle on a world tour. That's just a bonus fuck up right there. You got, it's hot as shit. It's the weather is crazy. They spraying stuff in the sky. And do you know that stuff that they spraying in the sky allegedly is supposed to can affect people's personality and cause people to be more violent. And they was noticing that they was spraying it a lot more in the projects in the hood. But that's another story for another topic for another day. Then you got all this crazy stuff that's going on across seas. We're not even going to get into that with the Gaza and all that. I don't even want to talk about that too much on my stream. But, and then they cut out women's rights for abortion, right? In most places. They say you can't, once the heartbeat is detected, in most places you can't get an abortion, but most heartbeats are detected at 6 weeks. And most women don't find out they're pregnant until they're about 6 weeks. And you have to travel just to have an abortion if you can do that. But with everything that's going on in this world, they wondering why women are not having kids more. The younger girls is really smart and saying, hell no, I'm not doing that. And women are waiting till they're older, but they're mad that the birth rates are down. That's only common sense for birth rates because who wants to have children expeditiously in this economy? It makes no sense. Like, that's kind of reason why we had an issue with they were running out of baby formula, like milk for the babies. Like, what? And do you know how expensive diapers are? And y'all wondering why people are not like adamant, like in this economy, like are they delulu? So all of that's happening. It's like everything is crazy, everything is messed up. Even to buy a home right now, buying homes, they're not built the same way they used to be built. It's like being built by the three little pigs. The wolf can come out and just blow that shit down. Cheap material. Everything is like, it doesn't have the quality. Things are not quality made anymore because of greed. Because back in the day, things were made with more quality, like refrigerators and stuff. That's why you can get a refrigerator from 1950, and that motherfucker work better, move better. But I think they had went out of business, or because it lasted so long to the point where people never needed to buy a new one. So they started making stuff with better quality, so people will continue to purchase it. That's why it's always supposed to last for so long. Just like our phones. If your phone and you ain't just updating with Apple, your phone gonna mess up on purpose. They do that on purpose so you can get a new phone. Everything is about greed, and greed. Then they wonder another reason why people not having more kids. Let me bring that back. A lot of people use Medicaid and stuff. And then if you get pregnant and they kicking us off of Medicaid, how you gonna be able to go to see doctor's appointment? Now, it's like, so what are you saying? So what I'm saying is, because I talked about how jobs are in scarcity right now, it's like you have to find a job where an AI cannot replace you. And those are jobs that require empathy and like physical touch, stuff like that. Like if you a massage therapist, you're not gonna want no fucking robot massaging on you because it ain't gonna feel good. Or if you like doula, like midwives are about to become popular again. Women who deliver babies at home. That's about to become popular with all of this stuff going on. People just moving back in with family, even if they grown as hell. That's gonna become very popular. I can see being a rental person Yeah, that's gonna be popular because a lot of people finna get put out of their homes. Then you got gentrification going on as well. So in certain places they just building new shit and it's making people rent go up and lower poverty areas. It's like only the strong will survive types going on, and I don't mean it in that way. That's how the saying go, but it's like big. It's like it's basically a money thing, to be honest. Um, and I'm just like crime rate is high everywhere anyway, so this only gonna make it worse. Let me time you out because I'm getting tired of you. So, it's just things to be mindful of. I also feel like, and they're also getting to the point where they're creating AI content creators. Like, it's content creators that are AI that's getting paid money on TikTok. Like, crazy. Now, I know YouTube is kind of like not with the AI voice or the faceless stuff. They kind of getting more strict with it, but they're trying to make it to the point where, because it's a money thing, if we can popularize these AIs to create content, then we don't have to pay these influencers, these AI influencers for brand deals. Everything is about money. Anywhere they can cut and do away with the middleman, they're gonna do it. They was trying to do it with AI musically, trying to create like this AI superstar singer and stuff like that, because it's a way for, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be technology is a good thing and a bad thing. It's just about who in control of using it. Yeah, you got to take advantage of it. Um, it's just crazy. It is greed, just greed, greed, greed. Um, no real compassion for humanity. So that's why with all the information coming down the pipeline, that's why you should be thinking like future wise, future tense wise of like what to be doing. Cause I definitely have been. If y'all tuning in, y'all can double tap the screen. Double tap that screen. I'm trying to make this last for another 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. Okay, I'm a little tired. And I do still need to cook. I'm finna cook soon as I get up. I'm gonna start cooking, and then I want to finish cleaning up my house a certain way. You can see it in my eyes. I look high. I don't smoke marijuana, but my eyes are kind of red. But I was like, let me go come on here, cause someone was telling me in my spirit to go come on here and shoot the shit with y'all. But it might be a 45-minute live or a 35-minute live. Thank you for whoever double tapped the screen. And I don't know what y'all be wanting to talk about because y'all just be sitting here watching me. I guess y'all think I'm purdy, like the dude say on the wood. I think she purdy. Because if y'all don't tell me and y'all don't interact, I'm going to give y'all something to listen to. I tell you that much. So what y'all think about this Tamar stuff? Because Tamar was found in a pool of blood, Tamar Braxton, with her teeth missing. It just sounded so just like what? You know what I mean? Like, and then that was like, it's a health issue. And I just felt like the whole story didn't sound right from the jump street. Tamar always in some stuff. Like, she always in some stuff when she should be focused on her music. And now they're saying that really she just got her ass whooped. And that's what had happened because she was allegedly supposed to be messing around with Mendici. And I'm like, well, that make more sense. But damn, Yandy was trying to take her out the game, wasn't it? I know Yandy ain't do that, did it? It's just a lot of crazy going on. So I've been waiting to hear an update about that story because, yeah, that's cray. But like somebody had mentioned, it's something I mentioned too, she kind of been out of order since she had divorced from Vince. Like, her Teddy Rumpkins, ever since she left that man, she been going through it. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming in. I was trying to make this thing last for an hour, but it's not you, it's me. Cause I'm type. Don't think it's cause of y'all. I'ma call you. How you gonna call me red paper? Don't think it's cause of y'all. Just the people who be watching but don't be saying nothing or don't be interacting. Cause I don't need nobody to say nothing. I will talk when I feel like talk, and I'll find something to talk about. Like, it'll just pop up in my mind. I do this. It's what I do. I just do this. I get the gift of gab. Okay. I'm very quiet though. That's what y'all wouldn't know. I'm very quiet though in real life. Like, I mean, I'm not if I know you, but I talk your head off. But I need to be quiet. I don't talk all the time. I do like quietness and just to be just to myself. Like, I like to, I'm Zool, baby. But it ain't cause of that. It's really cause I'm getting sleepy. Not cause I'm boring. It's just cause I'm sleepy. Cause I know I'm entertaining. I need to cook and I need to clean. Cause I gotta get ready for tomorrow and do this all over again. But I just want to stop in. Like, don't give up on me. Y'all subscribe to my channel. We're gonna be here with I used to have a podcast. So when I was mentioning the pink and the being glammed up, I have a Tink podcast where it's a little bit more it's a bit more professional, but it's still me. It's still candid. It's still very much impromptu as well, cause it's live. We live, and but these are more like Tink talks, just me chit chatting with y'all. So I just wanted to pop in because I hadn't been on in about 2 weeks. My last podcast, if you go, I have a playlist. It was lit. It was good. I watched it like 2 times. And it's pretty good. Like, and that's the thing, yeah, it's weird sometimes, like, watching yourself back. But if you can't watch or if you a business person and you don't wear your own products and why would anybody else? If I don't enjoy my show, then why would anybody else? You gotta like what you putting out there. So yeah, y'all check that out. I got 11 episodes. This just gonna be on my regular live stream, but I have a playlist though. Hopefully this weekend we can get into some things. It's this weekend. Yeah, I can go live from my pink tink room. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Double tap that screen. Fuck with you. I'm gonna be back. When I be back, I ain't gonna make no promises. I'm gonna be on here more consistently. But in the meantime, in between time, you ain't watched all my podcasts. So, I mean, you can watch them, you can be caught up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all another time.